Hey guys, book review time again. We've got The Wood Angel by Erin. So this, firstly, I judged a book by its cover because the cover was just beautiful and I fell in love with it. And then I read the back, which I will do for you right now. Katie lives in a time afraid of magic. Alone in the world with only her cat Taggle for company, she makes lucky wooden charms to sell, although her unusual gift marks her out in a place where witches are still burned. When Kate's village falls on bad times, she's accused of practicing dark magic. Scared for her life, she turns to a stranger, but he has a plan more dangerous than she could ever have dreamed. And to me, this book sounded amazing, but I don't know. So, yeah, basically she's a carpenter's daughter and he falls ill. There's an illness going around which he falls prey to it, which leaves her alone, and a woman alone in these times. Doesn't say what era or what country she's in, but you know, you get the picture that, yeah, on her own, she's classed as a bit, oh, she's a witch. So I thought it was going to be really kind of more Salem witch trial-ish, but it wasn't. Yeah, and so she meets this character and she does an exchange with him for something, which ends up being a really bad decision on her part, because this thing that she does an exchange with and for, it turns out that she really cannot live without, and because she doesn't have it, it makes life very difficult for her, and she's then thought of as a witch even more than she was before. And yeah, so basically times are just really dangerous for her on her own. So she meets up with they call it a Roma family, like a gypsy family, and she lives with them for a while, and then they start to have suspicions about her and think she's a witch, so they outcast her even though she's not a witch. And then she meets back up with the stranger again, and then things kind of go worse. So I was gripped in as much as I really wanted to read it and find out what happened. You know, I was like, oh yeah, what did she exchange? Oh yeah, where does it get worse? What happens? That kind of thing. I don't know. I felt that I found Kate to be a little bit pathetic, which is horrible to say. I mean, it was the trouble with this book is it was gripping in as much as I wanted to find out what happened at which hurdle, but I just couldn't gel with it, which is really weird, because normally if a book is that gripping, you would say it was really good and you were like, oh my god, it's amazing, but it wasn't. It was gripping in as much as I wanted to find out what happened, but I was all a bit like, and then the ending was a bit like, and then it stopped, and I was like, okay, fine, it stopped. So yeah, it was okay. I probably wouldn't recommend it because it didn't really, I wasn't left with like amazing feeling of it. I mean, I'll certainly pass it on to my friend because she might enjoy it. You know, you never know, but yeah, I wouldn't be like, oh my gosh, you've got to read this book, it's amazing, because for me, no, it just didn't do it for me. Lovely cover, a lovely synopsis, wow, that synopsis really suckered me in, but yeah, I was just a bit like, but you know, you win some, you lose some. I don't regret reading it. You know, never regret reading a book, and yeah, so yeah, that's about it. Let me know if you've read this book, because I really want to know what you think. But yeah, thanks for watching guys, bye.